Hey, it's Jacob Givens, and you're listening to Tom and Zeus on Shout It Out Loudcast. We're just rocking out and going back to the dorm days and listening to the best music ever from the 90s.
And reports tonight on how destruction is impacting the campus community.
Names of O'Hara Hall, Skid Row, T-Zone, Banff.
Badass motherfuckers.
Somph, sit on my face.
Drinking like fucking ass pre-gaming, as we call it. What is this dorm damage bill on our tuition statement?
Dorm damage?
Well, we only broke like 3 chairs and 4 desks this month.
Is that a positive thing? Bam! That's right. We're back with another episode of Dorm Damage, the show where anything and everything is on the table and the table gets smashed. We're back with episode 96, and we're continuing one of our favorite lists here. What are we doing this week, Zeus?
We're doing Cracked, the 100 Greatest Seinfeld Moments. We did already up to number 61, so we're starting with number 60, Tom. What do you got?
Yep. So let's continue this list. So these are the Greatest Seinfeld Moments, okay, not episodes. So number 60 is Uncle Leo's tattoos in the bookstore, Zeus. This is the reference to the movie Cape Fear. So Jerry rats out Uncle Leo from the bookstore for stealing, and then there's a little montage of him in prison doing pull-ups, and he's got Jerry tattooed across his knuckles.
Jerry!
All right, number 59. Oh, God, this should be way higher. This is fucking great. Number 59 is Frank Costanza steals back the rye. Actually, George is the one that does the actual stealing, but Jerry's like, if they're not going to put it out, we're going to take it back. Anything involving the Costanzas, especially Frank, is just fucking legendary.
Yeah, and that was preceded by the conversation about the chickens and the hen.
Yeah.
That's perverse.
That's perverse. They're all having sex with the rooster.
Something definitely wrong.
Oh, God. All right. Number 58, sack lunch in the English Patient episode. Okay, so this is the one where everybody and their mother loves English Patient. Elaine can't stand it. That dork that she's dating with, they're in line. And and Elaine's like, look at that movie, Sack Lunch. Don't you want to find out how they got in the sack? Like, it's just so stupid.
Yes.
I love that. 57. Okay. So this is the episode of The Voice when he's like, hello.
Oh.
This is the when Kramer and his little intern there from Kramerica, they do that should cover the experiment, the arrest, and most of your trial.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is the one. So Jerry brings Kramer his camera to film them as he tests the rubber oil thing.
Yes.
It's like, I put a 6-hour tape in that should cover the experiment, the arrest, and most of your trial. Yeah. Oh, that's so good. And he dropped.
Remember Kramerica Industries?
Yeah, exactly. Your fly's open. I love that lady. All right, number 56. This is the episode of The Wallet, when Jerry's mom goes, how can anyone not like you?
Yeah, I know.
So she goes on and on about how it's impossible that someone couldn't like Jerry. Then she turns to Morty and hits her with, maybe some people don't like him. I could see that. Yeah. That's the father. So good. How can anybody not like him? All right, number 55, George returns to work after quitting, and that's the revenge episode. This is early on. This is when George goes up and down one side and down the other of his boss, flips out on him, and then realizes he's fucked. He's got no job. So he comes back, and the guy's like, I was just... That's when he's got that asshole of a boss. The early Seinfeld episodes don't really do anything for me.
That was so uncomfortable when that boss ripped down, because you're a loser.
Yes.
And I'm like this.
Yeah.
I like... It was poorly cast.
It wasn't funny.
That guy was fat and dorky. They should have had a young, fit, good-looking guy that's a winner, not that guy.
Yeah, I agree.
And then George pretends like he didn't really quit.
Yeah,
and he just shows up. Right?
Yeah, it wasn't good. Number 54. This is George. Pretty much the whole episode is him just doing the opposite. It's the opposite episode.
Yep.
It's like, my name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking one of the great lines ever.
Yes. And that's when they order the same. They order the same meal.
Yeah, you just ordered the exact same thing as me. I love that.
Yeah, and that's the only. And he only today I'm not.
Yep.
So, and I think Jerry's like, wouldn't that mean you order this instead? And he was like,
oh yeah, the opposite of tuna salad is salmon because tuna swim with the curry, salmon, or up whatever the fuck they're talking about. Fucking Jerry being an idiot.
All right, before we go to the next one, let's take a quick little break.
All right, number 53, the bro versus the manzier in the doorman episode.
Oh.
Frank Costanza and Kramer's argument is just insane. It's like crazy and loony in fighting for the throne. The buildup of these characters and those points of view, why Manzier is the right choice. This is a really awkward, fucking weird episode, Zeus.
Yeah, that was kind of ill. And then Mrs. fucking Costanza walks in on them.
Oh, it's so weird. All right, number 52. This is a nice, simple, easy one. Cartwright from the Chinese restaurant. I love that one.
Yeah, there's a good backstory about Cartwright where they came up with that name for this.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that.
Yep, it's so good. Yeah, because so there's a podcast called The Place to Be, a Seinfeld podcast. Mm-hmm. And I guess they were, the guy was supposed to be, it says, as for the best singular moment, the guys from A Place to Be chose the host mispronouncing Costanza as Cartwright. And you're right, there is some kind of story about where that came from, but it's fucking classic. Number 51 is Jerry's jealousy in the New Friend episode. And this is the Keith Hernandez episode where Jerry has him as a friend, but Elaine's dating him.
Yeah. And they wanted to help him move or something. Is that the fucking Spit episode?
Yep.
JFK ripoff one.
Nice game, pretty boy. Yep. I love that.
Pretty boy.
Number 50, Kramer versus the monkey in the face painter. So this is when Kramer kind of upsets the monkey and the monkey flips out. It even says here in the clip, it was unexpected silliness. Look, me and Zeus love Seinfeld, obviously, but even certain things like this are a little like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, it was
a little stupid.
Yeah, I wasn't very happy with it.
No, it was a little dumb. Number 49, this is great. Man hands touches Jerry's face.
Yeah.
In the Bizarro Jerry. Fucking love this one.
That's the hot chick from True Blood.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. It's so good because when she opens up the beer bottle and he's like, it wasn't a twist off.
Yeah. She wants some lobster and she's like, oh. And then he makes the wish. Make a wish. Didn't come true.
Yeah, so
and I love when he runs up to Elaine. He's like, it was like a creature from Greek mythology. And this is when she's like, and I've had this feeling, the Elaine thing, when he was just like explaining, and then man hands. She had man hands. And Elaine is just like, I can't continue to do this anymore.
No, it's amazing.
I give up. I know that feeling.
All right. Number 48, the salsa seltzer conversation in the pitch when they're talking about it must be impossible for a Spanish guy to ask for seltzer and not get salsa. You must get the salsa. Like another little stupid Seinfeld moment there.
I mean, sometimes these things are seriously, that is number 40.
I know.
Of all the things that we've talked about in the 40s, come on.
Yeah, it's weird. Number 47, the double dip in the implant episode. I mean, this should be way fucking higher.
Yeah. Well, Timmy. I like how he says that. You dip the way you want to, and I'll dip.
That is one of the most underrated parts of that clip. Well, Timmy.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh, really? Yeah.
It's like putting your whole mouth in it.
And let it go. That guy he made Costanza sympathetic.
Exactly.
Where I could see his point.
Yep.
But the way he came across as such a little twit.
Oh, totally.
Totally. Said, well, Timmy.
Yep. All right, this is a good one. Number 46. Elaine, when she's screaming, I don't like this thing, and here's what I'm going to do with it. It's when George is wearing the hairpiece.
Oh, yeah, and she grabs it.
She flips out and throws it out the fucking window. Oh, So good.
Yeah, to me, I didn't like that because I got annoyed with Elaine with that episode. I'm like, leave him the fuck alone. What's your fucking problem? He finally gets some confidence.
Yeah, she was being a little bit of a bitch. Yeah. She was being a little bit of a douche. Hugh douche? All right, number 45. We get the origin of Festivus. How is this only 45?
Yeah.
So it's the story where we learn about it. And Frank's like, many Christmases ago, I went to buy a doll for my son. I reached for the last one, but so did another man.
As rain blows upon him.
That's
there had to be another way. What happened to the doll?
It was destroyed, but out of that, a new holiday was born. Oh, fucking classic.
Yeah, that is compared with only a couple numbers different between salsa and salsa. I mean,
yeah, exactly. Now, this clip is good, but the blooper for this clip is even better. And it's the scene when Kramer's been smoking his pipe all night.
First of all, this should be top 10.
I agree. When he's like, when he's like, look away, I'm hideous.
Yeah.
You look like an old catcher's mitt.
You know, the way Jerry said, your teeth, they're all brown. And then Kramer's doing like he's shaking and he's like smiling on purpose for the fans to see. And his teeth is up and he's like, look away. I'm hideous.
Dude, the fucking bloopers for this are better than the actual scene. Jerry cannot keep himself together. It's amazing. Okay, 43. This is a little quick hit here. This is Jerry versus the telemarketer in The Pitch. So Jerry kind of argues with the telemarketer. He picks up the phone and it's, whatever. It's kind of funny.
Wait a minute. This is the one where it says, oh, so why don't you give me your number and I'll call you back at home later?
Yeah.
I love that. I think that's so brilliant. And then he's like, oh, so you don't want people calling you at home. Now you know how I feel. He hung up. That's fucking great.
It's great. 42. Jackie Childs in bed with Sidra. So I love this. So they're going at it, and Jackie Child thinks they have all the time in the world while the verdict and the phone rings. He's like, that Sidra, Terry Hatcher.
Oh, yes.
Oof, there's a celebrity crush right there. Ooh, maybe. 41. Okay, so I love this one. So this is from the episode in The Betrayal, which is the backwards episode that takes place in reverse, and it's the whole thing with Kramer's lollipop. You remember this? How like the lollipop
he constantly shrinks and shrinks. Or it gets bigger and bigger.
It's awesome.
How you look at it.
It's so fucking perfect, and you don't really notice it until you go back and watch the episode. It's
FDR?
So great.
Is that one?
Franklin Delano Romanowski.
He hits him in the face with the snowball.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, I like that one. That's the part where the woman's like, Kramer, what do you call it? Newman's supposed to make the wish for Kramer.
Yeah.
The picture of the girl.
Yeah.
And then that girl becomes his girlfriend.
Yep. Oh, that's God. How about a shooting star? But that's where we end this time at number 41. We got a couple more to go before we reach the finale on this one, Zeus.
Till next time. Peace out, Girl Scout. Oh, you over here? Yeah, I'm over here now.
Zeus, it's me. I want to end the show now.
Jesus Christ, Tom. Jesus Christ. Let's end the show now while we got the muscle.